Hey everybody, Danny Maud here, head professional at the Canterbury Golf Club in Kent. Would you like to know how to set up to the golf ball easily every single time in a way that adds more power and accuracy to your game? I asked this question because I've had 2 or 3 clients this week who've come to the driving range, they've come for a lesson, they've been really struggling to get their power and accuracy, and they were never going to get it with any swing thing because their setup initially just wasn't right. So let me give you some help today on showing you how to get this set up right so it's in a way that adds some energy and power and some accuracy to your game. So the first thing that happens I find when people are setting up to the golf ball is they forget that they're trying to propel a golf ball a long way down the fairway. So they tend to set up a little bit limp. Their legs aren't really engaged, their arms aren't really engaged, and what they tend to do, they stand here like this and gradually just swing backwards and forwards, and their body tends to be flopping and moving around. It's not really engaged in a way that's going to add some power to this shot. So the first thing I want to do, very, very simple, is to help you get the sensation of this energy and power in your legs. So just take a golf club, put it behind your back and underneath your glutes here, all right, just pull upwards, pull up, and from here what I want you to do is I want you to fall forward to the point at which you almost feel like you're going to fall over, and then just soften the knees. Now what you should start to feel here is you put some tightness in your thighs, some tightness in your glutes, and you really, the calves here are really activated, really energized. Compare that to, watch this. Can you see a difference? Look at that there. Let's do that again, watch this. I'm putting my glutes up, activate the legs, I can feel a little tension now in my thighs, I'm almost falling forward, I'm just sitting now, just lose out a little bit with the knees, push the knees this way into the ground, and these are rock solid, legs are rock solid. From this position here, we're really ready to strike that golf ball. So you've engaged your legs, you've engaged your glutes, you're in this position here now whereby this is coming up here, you're falling forward, you've engaged your thighs, your glutes, you're pushing down now with your knees this way, and you feel almost your toes are gripping the ground and you're loaded. I can feel quite a lot of tension in my legs here. I'm really ready. Now, just a little checkpoint here, just make sure that when you're doing this, I've got an alignment stick here, that your feet are in line, your knees are in line, your hips are in line, and your shoulders are in line as you're doing this. From here, just relax, let the arms just hang down here. They should be hanging beautifully from the sockets, ready to play directly underneath the chest. That's what we're trying to do. Now, this won't always feel comfortable to start off with, and you'll probably want to kind of just lose that posture and fall back. So what I suggest you do initially is just practice hitting golf balls, forgetting about where they're going, just trying to hold this position, because naturally, if you're not used to this, it'll feel very much over the ball. If you're not used to this feeling, you'll want to fall back into a position that feels more comfortable and maybe has a lot less loaded tension in there. So now we're in a position here, we'll go over the golf ball, I'm going to hit a few shots, backwards and forwards, just like that. All right, so nice and simple. I felt as though even I moved a little bit on that one there, so not as good as I'd liked. But again, all I would do here is work on maintaining it here. My body probably wants to fall backwards because we're Houston, let's say. Stay over that ball here, gripping the toes into the ground and maintaining that posture. Really, really simple. So let's summarize. If you're looking for more powerful, more accurate golf shots, you can set up in a very loose, limp fashion. This is often the reason why you see so many people moving around a lot, because they haven't engaged their body. So the step one in this process, put a golf club, get the feel of this, put it under your butt cheeks here, push up and fall forward until you feel like you're falling forward, gripping the toes with the ground here, engages the legs. Secondly, make sure that you're in line as you're doing this to an alignment stick that you place on the ground. And then from here, the third thing we're doing is just make sure your arms are hanging down, and while you practice this, remember it's not easy to stay in this position initially. You'll probably feel, oh, that's a bit kind of tense on my legs. I'll just relax them, right? What we want to do is maintain that posture through the swing, hitting golf balls, not worrying about where the ball's going initially, just get the sensation here. What we're going to do, backwards and forwards, maintain the posture. Backwards and forwards. Over and over again, ignoring where the ball's going initially. Brilliant. If you're really enjoying this content, Please subscribe to the channel, I really appreciate it. And if you've got any questions at all, please leave them in the comments box below. I'll do my best to answer them over the coming days. And until next week, have a great golfing week.